Good morning. Old Fisherman back with you. Lake Murray people. I just dropped that flutter spoon down and reeled it up and what about knocked it out of my hand? Huh? About knocked it out of my hand. I had to turn the camera on for this one. Oh my. Oh my, this is a nice fish. He about knocked it out of my hand. He followed it all the way to the top almost before he hit it. And people, he's squealing offline. Good fish. Good fish there, people. Old Fisherman. Back again. Catching stripers on a flutter spoon, and this time he got a jumbo magnum delight striper on Lake Murray. My goodness. These daggone fish will pull your arm off. They will absolutely pull your arm off. I'm tired. Sucker done wore me out already. He hit, and then I had to put the camera on, because he's a good one. Hey, he's a good one. The biggest one I caught yet on a flutter spoon. Hook. I ain't got him yet. No man. He ain't no huge, but he ain't no baby. Let me tell you, this is what we just come up with, people. I got to show y'all this. Y'all gonna love this. This, my friend, is a nice one. This, my friend, is a good one. I mean a good one. Hey, people. Old Fisherman got a nice one. Hey, we got some meat on them bones. What? I'm telling you, he creamed it. Cream my finger too if I don't watch it. I don't want to tear my doggone hair up on my jig. It's too important. Alright, we got it. See if I can hold that sucker. See if I can hold that sucker. You see it? Look at that. That's a good one. The Old Fisherman is done caught a nice one. Hey, that's a good fish right there. That is a good fish right there. Oh my. Boy, what? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman is doing it again on Lake Murray on a doggone, you see it, flutter spoon. Flutter spoon. My good. If I tore my doggone hair up on my jig though, isn't I got my little, some kind of nylon stuff they put here for hair. They done got that thing a wreck. I don't know if it'll ever be the same. I was reeling, I dropped that thing at the bottom. I said, darn, that's a fish down there. I dropped that thing at the bottom and I reeled it. And I know that I was all the way to the top. Couldn't have been 10 foot deep. And that sucker come up and creamed it. Creamed it. He about knocked it out of my hand. Now I know what them fellas was talking about when them big ones hit it. When you reeling it up, you better hold on to your rod. He about knocked it out of my hand. I don't mind telling you. That was one hard strike. He sucked it too, buddy. He sucked. He must have been following that thing all the way. And I've been stopping about halfway up. Maybe I'm messing up. Maybe I need to keep pulling all the way up. Them big ones will let it pass it up when it stops. You just reel it all the way up, see what happens. My goodness. He nailed it. He nailed it. What? I'm telling you, that was some more lick. That was some more lick, people. Bear with me, I got to go adjust my daggone camera a little bit. Bear with me. Old Fisherman, he'll get with you. I can't see a doggone thing. I think it's all right. I want to, while I got a chance, I want to thank Pastor Jacob Hallman and his wife Betty. Come by there one, my goodness, oh my, come by the house yesterday and visit with the Old Fisherman. He watches my shows. He wanted to meet me, and he come bought a couple T-shirts. Oh, gone, he got off. My goodness, I hate it when I play them and they get off like that. But he wanted to buy a couple T-shirts, and he stopped by my house. And Jacob Hallman and Miss Betty, and fine people, couldn't ask for a better couple. And I'm proud to get to meet them, and I'm glad they stopped by. And he rung my doorbell. I thought it was my neighbor coming over, but hey, I got fans looking me up, and that's okay. Hey, that's okay. I enjoyed the visiting with them, and they bought 2 T-shirts while they was there. So thank you, Miss Betty and Jacob, for doing that. Pastor Jacob Hallman from Black's Bridge area on Lake Murray. Fine fella. Tell you what, me and him could talk for hours. Miss Betty was working into a sweat over there while we was talking. she was, and they stopped by, and I went out in the truck to meet Miss Betty. And me and Jacob got to talking. We was all working up a sweat. But hey, that was a good encounter, and I appreciate any of my fans. It makes me feel special when they go out of their way to look the Old Fisherman up, and I appreciate it. And thank all of y'all for watching my shows. And if anybody wants a T-shirt, you can do the same thing. You can call me up or get my website and let me know on email, stevecumlana at hotmail.com, and I'll be glad to give you my phone number and hook up, and we can talk and have a meeting and get some T-shirts or whatever. I can go drink coffee, or we might even go fishing. Mr. Jacob won't go fishing, but I got to get me a little bit bigger boat. I'm kind of scared to take people in this a little bit. This thing fits about one person. It's bad enough. When I put my son Adam in here, he's about 6'3". I tell you, we ain't got a lot of room with all my stuff I got in here. My big old live well sitting in the floor. Well, Miss Deborah goes, I got to take the live well out a lot of times, or either put it up here or snug it up next to me where she have a little room. But one day maybe I'll get me a bigger boat, and I ain't gonna get no real fancy boat. I can tell you that right now. I don't think, unless somebody helps me out with it. Whoa! My goodness, he hit it like that big one did a while ago. My goodness, them big ones want it up. You reel that thing up and they'll crush it. That's a good one too, huh? That's a good one too. My goodness, what? My goodness. But knocked it out of my hand. So hey, these bigger ones are out here in 50 foot of water, 45 and 50 foot of water, and he creamed. Let me tell you, you better be holding on your rod. You're gonna reel this thing up. Oh my, you see it pulling? This ain't white perch, people. My old shoulders can't take 5 of these. What? My goodness. That sucker's got my rod down in the water. I can't even hold it above the water. What? The Old Fisherman's wild. He can't do stuff like this. It's like ocean fishing. My goodness. Oh, Lord. Huh. Them suckers are mean. I'm telling you, them suckers, and they will break your line. I don't want to lose my spoon, people. I got to retie because I done caught a couple on that thing. I keep pulling to make sure it's tight. Because I don't want to lose my doggone spoon right here on film and have to fuss. That's what I'd have to do. I'd hate to say a choice word on camera. Pastor Jacob wouldn't like that. My goodness, I can't get him up. When they get above 5-6 pounds, you can't horse them in. I'm gonna tell you right now, not on these rods. This is a light action, it's a medium action rod, a casting rod. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the fightingest fish I've seen in my life. Whew. I thought it was spot-tailed bass fault, but I don't know if they any better, any harder than this. My goodness, you see it? You see him working the Old Fisherman up. Golly, huh? These are nice fish here. These are the babies. These here are the actual keepers in the keeper days. When you got to keep them 21 inches or better. These are more than 21 inches. My goodness. Hey, that's fun, that's fun. That's fun right there, buddy. I'm telling you, that is, my friend, is fun fishing on Lake Murray. Oh my, what? Whoa. Hey, how about that, Miss Betty? Pastor Jacob. How about that? That's a nice one there. Great. Hey, that ain't quite as big as the other, I don't think. But, hey, he's a good one. And a good one like that definitely goes in the barrel. Huh? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman. Doing it again. This time again, he's on Lake Murray, and we are using the doggone flutter spoon. That flutter spoon is a deadly, I'll repeat, people, deadly weapon. You don't like that, you don't like fishing. I don't care if you don't like fishing. I'll put you in the boat with me. Right out here. I hope Miss Deborah's off tomorrow. Lord have mercy, I hope she can go fishing. Ain't got to go tend to her mama. Because Miss Deborah will have her a time. Miss Deborah probably, I don't know if she can handle these fish. Not that size. She ain't used to nothing like that. This ain't like 3 perch at a time. No. I ought to get Miss Deborah and Miss Clay and my son Clay. Miss Clay. You ain't gonna like that. And my son Clay to come up here with me. But I tell you right, if I could get both of them in the boat, we could catch 15 of these suckers. Oh! They hit it way up, people. He got off, but they hitting it way up. They hitting it after it gets about 10 foot deep. I come up 45 foot and they following it, they hitting it up at 10 foot. I've been stopping halfway. Maybe I've been stopping too quick. Maybe I need to reel it all the way to the top. See? The more you fish, the more you learn about fish. As long as you able to understand what you're doing and in contact with your plug and know what you're doing and what methods you're doing when you get a bite, and you can put that in that page of your fishing book, like I've always said. You enter all this stuff in the page. It's like putting it in a computer, and the computer's going to spit out what you need to be doing. But your mind's got to be the computer. So you got to be able to put it in that computer update. Oh, Lord. You might knock down my hand. I missed it. How you miss a fish hit like that? It must be hitting the front of it. It must not be hitting the hook. He about knocked down my hand. And they down there thick as hair on the dog's back. Huh? Thick as hair. Or stacked in there like stove wood. Any of them you want to use, they there. Huh? Hair on a dog's back, stacked in there like stove wood. That's some of my favorite sayings. And they end up, all we got to do is get one that strike it. And I'm pulling all the way up, didn't get one that time. Let's drop it back down. Well, that's 2 good ones, okay? We need 3 more good ones before we go home. 3 more good ones, what we need. 3 more like that. Hey, them fish probably 6 pounds a piece. 6, 12, 18, 24, that'd be 36. I was getting on up there now. That'd be 30 pounds, 6 times 5 is 30. That'd be 30 pounds of fish, 5 fish. That'd be a pretty good mess. Hey, that'd be a good batch of fillets. I had some last night, beer batter fillets, let me tell you right now. That was some good eating, people. Oh, there he is. Whoa, oh my, oh my, oh my. Another one crushed it at the top. Oh my, what? Good gracious. What? Oh my. Whew. This, people, will wear you out. These are big fish. These ain't no babies. Hey, the big ones out here in 45, 50 foot of water. The little ones aimed at 35. We done figured something else out in that page in that book the Old Fisherman keeps talking about. The page in that book. We need to be fishing deeper, and we need to be reeling this spoon all the way to the top. The big ones are hitting it all the way up. They ain't hitting it down there where the little ones are. They get through them little ones, and guess what? The legal, the 21 plus size is up here high. What? You got to love it. The Old Fisherman is killing the rockfish on a Lake Fork Flutter Spoon, and you have got to love it. My God, I'm wired, people. Hey, I can't help it. I know I'm crazy. Hey, fishing makes you crazy. If you don't like this, you don't like nothing. Oh my. Oh my. Good gosh, I can't get him in. My arm's tired. I can't catch a 5 like this. What? Look at that. Huh? Look at that. You see it. The old fisherman killing them on Lake Murray. Oh, my God. Huh? What? Flutter spoon at its finest. Flutter spoon at its finest. People. What? Now that's smaller than the other one, but hey, I'll tell you one thing, he's strong. He's strong. He might be smaller, but buddy, he's strong. And he's got it too. What? He has got it. I tell you, that's the hardest part. It ain't getting the bites. It's getting them off. It's the hardest part. Huh? Look here. Look at that, Miss Betty. Look at that. You got to love it. Another one. Another one. Oh, Lake Murray. Hey, that's 3. We got 2 more. We got 2 more. We got 2 more, and we get 2 more that side. Old Fisherman be happy as a pig in slop. What? Y'all heard that one, ain't you? Pig in slop. That's how the Old Fisherman's gonna be. Whew. I don't mind telling you, I'm tired. Them 3 fish wore me out. Wore me out. Lord have mercy. If you don't love being out here with the breeze blowing through your hair, right now ain't much hair up there to blow through, blowing by my hat, you may say. Blowing by my hat, across my lips, across my face, just to remind me of how wonderful it is to be on this water. All them years I went to work, and let me tell you people, I paid my dues. I worked hard in my life. I got friends think all I do is fish, but let me tell you, when I worked 4 days a week. I was off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I made my hours in 4 days, and I was going fishing. And hey, if you like something, you'll find time, or you'll make time, or you'll work around and get time. We used to work overtime sometimes and book up hours where we could take off to go dove hunting, fishing, deer hunting on opening day. We'd have time in the bank. But the boss man couldn't say nothing. If we hadn't got paid for it, we was just saving for the time we wanted to be off and still get a check. And I used to do that all the time. I allowed my men to do that. We worked an hour extra. We put it in a bank. I kept a record. Hey, when they wanted to take off and go hunting, they could do it. And that's the way you build. When in the construction, we didn't get days off like people do there. We didn't get all them pretty days, nice days off to do something, vacation. We didn't have all that. We had 1 week's vacation, that was it. And that was the only one running the job. But people don't know how good they got it this day and time. They get all these, my wife's one of them, she gets 3 weeks paid vacation. Well, she did. Hey, she might be getting a whole year paid now. She ain't got no job. Unpaid, excuse me. I won't say paid, not unless I pay her. Hey, I might have to pay Miss Deborah to come out here and do my dipping for me. Hey, I'll probably get more views then. What gets me about YouTube, you get somebody on YouTube doing something crazy that don't mean nothing, oh, they go crazy. They'll rack up to millions of people look at it. Somebody out here trying to show you how to fish and do a good job at it, you might get 100. It's amazing. And you know what it is? It's all catered to that younger generation. They don't care about nobody fishing. They don't care about the real thing. They like make-believe things is what they like. They don't like the real happenings. But let me tell you people, all you young people, y'all barking up the wrong tree. You need to be looking at the Old Fisherman. If you like life, you need to be watching the Old Fisherman learn how to fish and becoming an old fisherman yourself when you get old. You know how to do something. Let me tell you, fishing teaches you how to have common sense and teaches you a life. And all that crazy stuff, that make-believe stuff people's doing on the internet acting crazy, that ain't nothing. But hey, that's what you want to look at, let it be. But the Old Fisherman's trying to teach you how to fish. He's trying to teach you something that'll last you for a lifetime. That other stuff gonna come and go. You watch my techniques and you learn, most things you learn from the Old Fisherman is how to adapt and figure out your own techniques. That is the key. That's when you become a fisherman, when you're good enough to adapt, change over, to figure fish out. That's when it gets fun. Just going fishing, throwing a hook in the water and drinking a Coke or a beer, that ain't no fun. You got to be involved in it. You got to like it in the first place. If you don't like it, it ain't your thing, then you'll probably never be good at it. You can't be good at something you ain't enthusiastic about. If you understand what I'm saying. Now here I am going to preaching. Guess what? I got 2 more fish to catch. And I sure would like to catch 2 more of them big ones. But I'm going to preaching and I lost my focus. So number one thing you learn from the old fisherman, I don't care if you digging a ditch, you fishing, or what you doing, or if you just studying, you got to focus. If you don't focus, I'm making it clear when I go to talking, I'm not focusing, I can't catch a fish. That is the game, that is the key to life, is focusing on whatever you're doing and learning about everything you do. And you don't have common sense until you get involved in stuff and do stuff and learn about stuff and learn common sense. And that's my story for today, and I'm going to stick to it. But you learn that. Hey, trial and error. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. You remember that. If you out here fishing and you fishing with any kind of one plug, and that's the way you've been fishing for the last 20 years, sooner or later, you ain't gonna catch no fish. You have got to adapt and don't ever quit experimenting with life and quit experimenting with anything. You have got to experiment and learn from your experimenting. I can't say it no better, people. And the only reason I'm doing this because I know I'm gonna catch 2 more fish and I want to make the show a little bit longer. But I can't make it too long, so I've got to get this show within a 30-45 minutes max, or Miss Deborah goes spastic on me. She don't like them 45-minute shows. I don't have a problem with it. But you young people that's looking at 7 minutes and clicking off and going to another show, you missing out sometimes on some good stuff. So you need to sit down, get you some popcorn, drink you a drink, and watch the Old Fisherman all the way from start to finish, and you might be missing some good stuff. And I hope not. If nothing else, it's free, and I am teaching a valuable thing, and that is life and fishing. Hey, you might think I don't know nothing about nothing, and that's okay if you like that. Believe what you want to believe. But I've been around, people, and I'm telling you, you got to learn common sense, and you do that by trial and error and getting involved, venturing out, doing things out of the ordinary. You catching fish on a plug, at that moment you have another rod with something else on to do similar, if it ain't nothing but another color. Then you determine, hey, the other color might be better. I don't know how many times I was catching things and I could have been satisfied with fish. Look at how I'm going. Look down the going. Oh. My goodness. That fish done went up under the boat. I got to turn the trolling boat off. I don't know what I got here. That sucker took it on the way down. I don't know what I got. I got to get on the trolling motor to get the other side of the boat. I'm sorry. My goodness. Wheeling offline. He about took it. He took that thing, apparently, while it was going down, I didn't know it, and he was running off like it was a live herring. I'm going to try to get the trolling motor around where I can play him in. That's another big one, buddy. Huh. I don't even know what I was saying now. But y'all heard me. I was preaching. Oh my! People, that fish hit that thing and went about 50 yards out through that squealing drag. And now I turned the boat and he went straight to the bottom. What? Oh my! I'm loosening my drag. Now I'll tell you that right now because these are good and I don't want to lose my spoon. It don't take nothing but a little nick in your line with a big fish, especially a striper. When he's pulling, he will break your line, people. Oh my, this is going to be the 4th big fish that I just caught straight. I call them big fish. Anytime they over 21 inches, that's a good fish to me. We used to catch them back in the 70s a lot bigger than this. But that was in the 70s. Them days is gone. Them days is gone. We in 2017 and I never thought I'd live to say that. Back in the 70s when I graduated, in 1970 I graduated from school. Never would I have thought I'd be talking about 2017. But we are, and let me tell you something, You see what I just caught? This is number 4, Jumbo Magna Delights. We done figured out how to catch the big ones now. we done figured how to catch the big ones in Lake Murray with a flutter spoon. The big ones followed all the way to the top and almost knock it out your hand. In that case, he hit it on the way down. Huh? He hit it on the way down. I done lost my doggone. I done lost my needle nose. I don't know where they went. I don't know where my needle nose went. I done lost them though. Oh well, we're gonna try to do it with our fingers. I done lost it. I barely had that sucker hooked. Huh? He barely hooked on that one. He caught it by the nip of his nose. Hey, there they are in the net. I done dipped the fish with the needle nose in the net. That's something. It's the one that fall out. Look at him. Huh? Look at him. Look at him, Miss Betty. Look at that. You got to love it. Huh? The old fisherman, if he can stand up here without falling out the boat to his old self, is catching jumbo magnum delights on Lake Murray. And that's number 4 like that. Huh? Whew. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm going to hold up 2 nice ones. Huh? Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Correct, God. Huh? I'm going to throw them in here. Throw them in the old notorious live well. The Old Fisherman 55-gallon drum with the top cut out live well. Oh my. You think this John boat don't catch fish? You wrong. It ain't the boat, people. Hey, don't you think for 1 minute the Old Fisherman wouldn't have a nice boat? Huh? Well, don't you think for 1 minute, if I had the real money and I had one of them retirements I was talking about, I'd have me. It might not be a bass boat because, hey, I'm not per se a bass fisherman anymore because my old shoulders won't let me do it. At one time I was. When I had my 20-foot bass boat, I was a bass catching machine too. And the only reason we ain't out here doing bass videos, number 1, it's hard to do a bass video in a quick time. Now I could do it, there ain't no doubt about that. But it take a little time without cutting the tape, without chopping it up and making a show with all prime moments. We do something special, people. We live action, just like you in the boat with me, and I'm talking to you just like you in the boat with me. You might not want to hear all the stuff I got to say. A lot of people won't. You can't please everybody. I'm trying to please the few that enjoy what I'm trying to do here. And that's catch fish, tell you some life stories, and try to make you understand the important things sometimes in life. Sometimes I'll say something ain't too great, but hey, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect. And I want to make it very clear on this show, before I catch my last fish, and I hope it's another big one, that I'm not trying to put nobody down on my show that looks at my show with a bass boat, fancy equipment, because if I was a young man, I'd be and had the money. I'm not going to spend out of my means. I'm going to stay within my means spending, and that's important too. Don't go out and get yourself in debt where you got 15 years to pay off a bass boat. It's going to be wore out before you get paid off. Don't do that. I know the desire is there, and you'll like to fish. You go out and spend these $300 rod and reels. You know, all this other stuff will work. I'm using Berkeley Big Game, $9 for 1,000 foot. That's all you need. You see it working. Why do you need to spend? Why do you need to spend $25, $30 for 100 yards? Hey, I ain't about all that. Hey, I ain't gonna say that don't work better. In some situations, everything works different. But I'm saying there's no need to go out and spend that kind of money unless you got it. If you got it, spend it. Hey, more power to you. I'll be right there with you. But if you got to worry about more important things in life, you still want to get your fixed, you can go buy look at them, hit it on way up again. Them suckers down there. Them big fish are up high. Them big fish are in here. And when I reel it up through them, they coming way up. Them big ones keep following it. And I think they hit it right before it gets to the bottom. Right before it gets to the top. But stay within your means. Don't overspend. Don't get yourself in debt where you can't get paid off. Hey, ain't no fun if you got to go to work all the time and you ain't got time to use your boat. So that's what I'm talking about. Stay within your means. And if you can't buy an expensive boat, you can look around and you can buy one. What I got right here with little adjustments I made in this boat is all you need. You ain't got to have a trolling motor that costs more than my boat. And that's all. They got these trolling motors, you know, with the self-propelled. I see people this morning unload their boat, they kick the boat off the trailer, it goes out in there, and then they got a remote up there. Dang, you don't want to hit it right there. I tell you, that fish is hitting right up under the boat. But I was letting it down. It couldn't have been out of sight, one bump. But, you know, you can buy all that fancy stuff if you got the money. You imagine how deadly, I don't think I could be any deadlier, but how deadly would the Old Fisherman be if he had a side-track fish finder about the size of my TV in the house? It shows you out here where the fish is. You can see them. I don't need it because I got a good knowledge of what I need to be doing and where I need to be. But you imagine, you go on a strange lake, you got all this side image stuff, how nice that would be. Can you imagine? Oh my. It eliminates a lot of time. That's why all the pros got all that stuff. They ain't had to buy it though, see. They got sponsors. They got sponsors. Old Fisherman can't get not one sponsor. That's the truth. Not one sponsor has stepped up and team up with Old Fisherman. And I think, of course, you know, I feel, if you don't feel good about yourself, there ain't nobody else gonna do it. But I think they making a mistake. If it ain't nothing but a bait company, let's get together and make some baits. Man, I'll try them out, put them on my show. I guarantee you that Lake Fork Flutter Spoon that I advertised, I'll bet you that he's getting some calls now for some flutter spoon. Don't you reckon? Kind of like them gulp shrimp. Now I can't hardly find a gulp shrimp, a 2-inch gulp shrimp, because guess why? The Old Fisherman done sold them all for him. And Berkeley Baits is too, I ain't gonna say sorry, just out of it to even know about the Old Fisherman. And I done tried everything I know to do. I did get to talk to my old buddy Hank. Ain't my old buddy, but I met him, Hank Parker. I would like for him to be my old buddy because me and him is just alike, seemed like. And got my picture taken with old Hank Parker at the FLW. And I talked to old Hank a little bit and told him to go on my YouTube show, but I doubt if he does. You know, people, and I ain't say he won't because he's a good fella. He seemed to be a down-to-earth, just exactly somebody I'd want to hang around with, hunt and fish with, Hank Parker. I enjoyed meeting Hank. He was nice as he could be. And Hank, I appreciate it if you ever watch this show. I really do. I appreciate it. And maybe one day the Old Fisherman might team up with old Hank Parker. I know I'm dreaming. Hey, you live by your dreams. And do a show for Hank Parker on Lake Monticello or Lake Murray. I wish he was in the boat now. He'd love this. He'd love this flutter spoon action. But hey. But anyhow, I appreciated Hank for you getting let me take a picture with you and even listening to what I had to say. And I just hope maybe one day something will come out of the Old Fisherman TV show. I'm enjoying it. I've had a good time, and I've got some good memories on YouTube that I can go back and look at when I can't go fishing. And that's why it all got started. But we need one more fish. Now, I'm going to focus on one more fish. I don't really see them like I did, but, buddy, we caught 4 or 5. No, he hit it. He hit it. They're getting mean to me. I need one more fish to end this show now. This is what I'm talking about, live action. You got to call it. You can't cut the film, make it happen. It's really true what's happening. It's really true. Now, we'll let it to the bottom, okay? Now, we're going to reel it up. We're going to reel it all the way up and see if we want to run up and get it. Like that big one did a while ago. Oh, he hit it. He hit it way up here. He run up there and snagged it. He didn't take it. You're playing with me now. We're going to get it. You watch what I tell you. Huh? You watch what I tell you. Old Fisherman got a feeling. And when Old Fisherman has a feeling, it generally happens. I've got one heck of an intuition when it comes to fishing. I get these little things in my mind says, Old Fisherman, you need to move right over there. Sometimes it ain't far. I move over there and boom. It's like something's talking to me in my inner body. One hit it on the way down. Okay, they're playing with me now. They're gonna make me mad. I know what it is. Them little ones can't take it. I'm waiting for that big one. Make it 5 big ones. That's what we want. We want 5 big ones. 5 big ones. They hit it again. They're doing just like them perch, people. You know how them perch do. Just like them perch. That sucker wasn't going down. I believe he was on it there. I think the one holding it up. Yep, he's hitting it up way up high. He hit it that time. They hitting it up high. They ain't letting it down. I'm telling you, they ain't letting it down. They're not letting it down. I'm gonna try to get it down through them and reel it back up. Cause they bumping it. They don't want it where they can see it good. They want it running away from them, I'm telling you. That's where every one of them big ones hit it. Running away from them. All right, we got to get a fish. Time getting long on the video. Time getting long, people. We got to get a fish. All right, get it down. Get it down. Get it down. Now, reel it up. See if we can get it. Nope. Doggone, I need a fish bad. I need a fish bad. Oh my, I need a fish bad. One more. We done caught 4 good ones. I know them 4 fish. I wouldn't doubt they went 25 pounds. Them 4 fish I caught. I'm guesstimating now. I'm not familiar. I ain't been used to catching a lot of rockfish here lately, so it might not be perfect. I got my little scales, but I ain't got time to wait. But I still see a few rockfish down there. And I noticed some there. They can't hide from the old fisherman. The old fisherman knows what he's looking at. Them rockfish. All right? Let's get it up. See one thing. Nope. Oh, gone. I ain't gonna get him. I ain't gonna get my 5th fish. I'd hate to do a video and can't catch a limit. Looks like that's what's gonna happen. Let me tell you, the 4 I caught as big as any other 5 I've caught. I mean, good. We got to pull off of them or something. They down there, but they ain't down there. What I'm trying to say is that ain't the big, thick school. It's kind of like a bunch of singles swimming around. And that's probably them big fish. That's probably them big fish. Now I can't get a bite. Oh, man. We done got off of them. I'll tell you what. I ain't got my net up here. I'm going to beat the boat. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's get the net up here and beat the boat like we're doing perch fishing. Let's see if we can close it off beating the boat. Stirring something up. Get out here in the creek ditch. I think we done got out the creek ditch is what it is. Right there's something right there. Let's beat the boat. Try the old perch trick. Might run them away. I don't know. I got too shallow. We're 38 foot. We're in 38 foot. We're too shallow. We got to get back out the ditch. I don't know what happened. I went too far in. Let's get back out the ditch. Oh no, that's fish coming to that beach. I believe that's fish coming to the beach. Let's drop it down. Let's drop it down. Huh? Let's drop it down. All right? Let's drop it down. Let's drop it down. I believe that's fish coming to the beach, but I'm still too shallow. I'm 38 foot. Them big fish out there 50 foot. It's a little hump. That creek makes a turn, and we're right here up on the edge of that turn, and I really think I need to be out in the ditch. But hey, there ain't no guarantee of that. They can pull out that ditch on this hill. That's probably what they're banking. They're probably pushing shad to the banks of that hill, to the sides of the hill. They out here in the creek, when the shad, they get to run them, they push them to the sides of the hill, is what they're probably doing. But I think the way I'm fishing, reeling it up, that I'm better off in the deep part out here. That's what I'm thinking. But hey, we caught 4 good ones. We might not catch our 5th one yet on film. We might not catch our 5th one on film. It would have been a perfect scenario if I could have caught the 5th one. You'd be done gone. I might have to cut the whole thing off, the whole half of this thing off. I haven't looked at how many minutes I've got running, but I got a feeling it's in the 40s. And if it is, Miss Deborah ain't gonna let me run it, so I'm gonna have to cut the whole half of it off. Let me get out here in the deep valley again. See if we can stir something up. We out here, get out here deep. 30-something foot right now. We need to be 50. Get out here deep. I know one thing, the boat industry ought to be happy because they have really sold some $60,000 bass boats here lately. They everywhere. There he is. There he is. I told you. Another good one too. There's the fifth one. Right there. Lake Murray. Catch it. Stripers, you got to love it. The Old Fisherman, now this ain't as big as the other. Hey, but anyhow, it's our fifth one, and that's what we after. We can go home at this one. We're going home at this one. You see it. The Old Fisherman, catch it. Stripers. Today, on a flutter spoon. If I can get it out in net, I'll hold it up one more.